We often say that the more well-behaved a child is during childhood, the more likely they are to face difficulties in mental growth as they grow older. As adults, they are more prone to conditions like anxiety, depression, obsessive-compulsive disorders, or other mental health issues. In other words, they may display a childlike mentality, meaning their mental maturity is not fully developed. But why is this the case? Today, we will explore an interesting yet often overlooked topic: why children who are overly obedient in their early years are more likely to face psychological challenges in adulthood and exhibit signs of mental immaturity. First, the mental maturity of an individual largely depends on whether they can let go of the one-sided pursuit of security and endure temporary unease and a sense of crisis. If, during childhood, we try to be well-behaved while constantly surrounded by fear and anxiety, our need for security becomes exceedingly strong. The habitual subconscious response to eliminate discomfort and seek safety becomes reinforced. As a result, our aversion to feeling out of control and our desire for a sense of control only grow stronger. When faced with setbacks and challenges in life, our stress responses may be overly intense. Simply put, growing up in this way can lead to heightened sensitivity, emotional instability, and a weak ability to cope with stress. In such a psychological state, people tend to prioritize the pursuit of security above other goals. When confronted with problems that need to be solved, they are more likely to seek psychological shortcuts and ignore objective facts. In other words, their focus shifts from whether the problem is solved to whether their inner feelings are comfortable. Therefore, they often resort to compulsive thoughts and behaviors to avoid opportunities for personal growth in real life. Under the long-term suppression of their true self, an insecure emotional tone permeates every relationship they build. This causes them to overly focus on others' opinions of themselves, becoming timid and fearful when expressing their views or showing their true self. With this mindset, they find it difficult to express their inner feelings honestly and to form deep connections with others. They yearn to gain others' love and respect, but repeatedly make mistakes in relationships and face setbacks. Over time, even daily social interactions make them feel anxious and helpless, leading to common behaviors like social withdrawal and excessive accommodation. Secondly, the majority of the good kids' behavior is driven by fear rather than passion. As a result, during their growth process, they rarely experience true happiness. They have difficulty recognizing their true interests and desires and don't know what they really want. Many good kids experience intense confusion when they enter university or society. The previous limitations and rules disappear, and there are no longer parents and teachers to please. What they feel is not freedom but a sense of meaningless confusion about why they should work hard. This is because in the past, when they worked towards a goal or completed a task, they were always in a state of being pushed rather than actively pursuing it. It felt like a fierce beast was chasing them from behind. Even if they eventually escaped danger, what filled their hearts was not the joy of success, but more the relief of surviving. In short, on one hand, they don't truly enjoy what they do. On the other hand, they cannot tolerate failure. However, having a career or hobby that is worth long-term investment and can evoke genuine interest is crucial for psychological health and living a fulfilling and happy life. Only when we immerse ourselves in the process of doing something, not just as a means to achieve wealth, status, or fame, can we forget the mundane troubles of life, heal inner wounds, and find the meaning and truth of life, to live sincerely and purely. All of this is based on our early life experiences, driven by the child's curiosity and thirst for knowledge about the world. Exploring our most genuine interests, and through repeated practice and experience, forming neural circuits that provide long-term satisfaction. In addition, Compared to children who were more mischievous and rebellious in their childhood and adolescence, good kids lack the trial and error experience of constantly pushing boundaries, facing setbacks, and reflecting on their relationship with rules. As a result, their sense of self-efficacy, independent thinking, and problem-solving abilities are significantly weakened in adulthood. In childhood and adolescence, being obedient and sensible brings many advantages. For example, they receive more praise from parents and teachers and avoid punishment or blame. As long as they follow the established rules, they don't need to summon the courage to deal with situations beyond their control, nor do they need to explore and think about planning their life direction and goals. It's like parents always spoon-feeding the baby to ensure the baby easily gets more nutrition, but they overlook the fact that the baby needs to practice choosing food on their own based on personal preferences. Teachers classify and organize knowledge points in advance to help students achieve better exam results, but they miss the process of students actively applying knowledge and thinking independently. Good kids become accustomed to this survival mode. Someone tells them what to do, and they just follow. But when they enter new groups and society, facing a series of new relationships, rules, and challenges, this outdated, copycat survival mode no longer works. They are bound to experience unprecedented confusion. A person who is capable of taking responsibility for their own life, controlling their behavior and emotions, and maintaining appropriate balance in various problems has certainly undergone the process of confusion, uncertainty, and internal conflict. Good kids enjoy the ease and comfort brought by following rules. As a result, the independent, crisis management, and problem-solving skills that should have been developed in their growth process gradually weaken. Over time, their sense of self-efficacy, confidence, and resilience become scarce. So, if you were once a good kid, how can you break free from the constraints of past experiences, integrate your personality, and heal your psychological wounds? In other words, how can you grow up and achieve mental maturity? In the next video, I will explain in detail. If you have any thoughts or experiences related to this topic, feel free to share them in the comments section. A big thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed this episode and want to stay updated with all our future cognitive evolution insights, hit that subscribe button now. Your support keeps us going. Until next time,